Hello Bobcats and welcome to this week's episode of The Stage. I'm Kylie, Valency.
And I'm Madisyn, Goerlitz. On this week's show, we have a brief of the new character recognition program, an in-studio interview, and a feature on Puente.
To start things off, Madisyn has an overview of the new character recognition program.
I talked with Assistant Principal Jessie Schuweiler and American Sign Language teacher Miss Newsome to get an inside look at the new program.
Let's check it out.
Mr. Schuweiler and Miss Newsome give insight into the new character recognition program at SCHS. To kick it off, they will be recognizing respect of school, self, and others.
The reason we wanted to start the character recognition program at school is because sometimes our days are really busy and we don't get to recognize students for the outstanding things that they do, not just for their grades or their achievement, but how they are a Bobcat and how they represent the spirit we have here at Sage Creek. Kids come to school every day and inspire us, and we don't necessarily get to tell them that. And so this program is a way for the teachers and the staff on campus to recognize students.
And so what we've decided to do is to establish a breakfast, a light continental breakfast, where students, staff, parents, community members will come and join together and be able to be the students will be recognized for our core values. So whether they're establishing community, showing respect, taking responsibility, they're going to be recognized for those efforts. It's going to happen, our first event's going to happen on February 22nd, and we're really excited about it. It's going to be a really neat way to recognize our students for outstanding character. You know, being able to recognize students for something outside of the academic or athletic arena, really focusing on character, I think it's an important piece for students, and I think for our community as well, to make sure that we're recognizing those attributes in our students.
Be your best Bobcats. We're watching.
We look forward to reporting on the first recipients of the character recognition program here at Sage.
Bobcats, do not forget to buy your tickets for this year's Homecoming Dance, February 11th.
I heard it's going to be out of this world.
I can't wait to see everyone there.
Now on to Drake Benner for this week's in-studio sports coverage.
Thanks, Madisyn and Kylie. I'm here with Teiyler Scott, a basketball player on the varsity team, talking a little bit about the Carlsbad game last Friday and some things for the future. So Teiyler, I know the loss against Carlsbad was rough. You guys are rivalries. Tell me what was going through your head and what happened wrong. Just lay it on me.
Well, I think the first thing that actually went wrong was it was in the second half when we started to really turn the ball over and give them just a bunch of free possessions, you know. That was really rough, and there's just so many things going on in your head. It was the biggest game all of us have ever played in our entire basketball career. Just things going on from trying to make the right play to performing in front of 2,000 people. It was an intense game.
So next game against Carlsbad is going to be home for us.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What do you want there? What's the energy going in? Just what's going on?
Well, I think that we need to bring everybody from our school to that game, show Carlsbad that we're not a little school, and go out there and beat them, because it's going to be an entirely different environment. We're going to be even more mature team by then. We're going to give Carlsbad a run for their money because they think that right now they're the best team in Carlsbad.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Now, the week after this, we got something big going on, right?
Very big.
We've got who coming? Tell me what's that going to be like?
Oh, that's gonna be the game to be at. It's gonna be just even before the game. There's gonna be all festivities and everything that you can. Tons of people. CCA, a team that is very solid. It's gonna be a game that's gonna come down to the last buzzer. I mean, we're gonna have to fight all game. It's gonna be you just want to be at that game. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
All right, I definitely want to be at that game. Now that's from Teiyler Scott, varsity team basketball. Let's send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Drake.
Do not forget to check out the Sage Creek Wrestling team's last duel tomorrow at Carlsbad High School.
JV starts at 5:30 and varsity will begin at 6.
While we're on the topic of sports, we are excited to introduce this week's new student feature, an athlete who competes in a sport outside of school.
On to Joe Navarelli and Gabe Vecchio on a feature with our school's boxing champ, Eric Puente.
Senior Eric Puente knows how to jab his way to success. He won gold at the Junior Olympics for his weight class in 2016.
My dad actually introduced it to me, and that's how I got interested in it. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know about boxing, so he's the main reason why I do it.
Despite an impressive collection of trophies and accolades, Eric is most concerned with remaining kind and humble both on and off the ring.
I have about 85 fights, 20 medals, a bunch of trophies, but we gotta stay humble. So.
His father Ivan is not only his coach, but also his biggest inspiration.
Boxers run in my family. I have a brother and two brothers that actually fought as professional fighters.
Boxing has given Eric the opportunity to travel all over the United States.
Boxing's taken me all around the USA. I've gone as far as West Virginia, Arizona, Texas, Kansas City, a lot of places.
Ivan explains that boxers have an all-or-nothing mentality when they step in the ring.
Just gonna do it 25%, 50%. It's all or nothing. It's 100%. If you're gonna choose to become a professional boxer, you have to give it 150%.
Ivan continually supported his son by building his own gym in their backyard.
The reason I built it is because I see the passion and the dedication that my son has. So me as a father, I gotta be supportive, and I'll do whatever it takes for him to have everything that he needs to accomplish his goals.
This is Joe Navarelli and Gabe Vecchio reporting for The Sage.
Eric sure has a lot of talent. We look forward to seeing what the future holds for him.
That's it for this week's episode, Bobcats. This has been Kylie Valency
And Madisyn Goerlitz, reporting for The Sage. See you next time.